In a quiet corner of an old English village stood Eldridge's clock shop, a quaint little place, filled with the gentle ticking of hundreds of clocks. Some were grand, standing taller than a man, others as small as a matchbox. The shop had no customers most days, and no one remembered ever seeing the owner come or go. But every morning, the door was unlocked, and the clocks ticked in perfect harmony. 14-year-old Amelia Finch lived just across the street. She had always been curious about the shop, especially about Mr. Eldridge, the mysterious old man who ran it. She saw him once, years ago, when she was very little, a tall figure in a black waistcoat, eyes like storm clouds, and hands that moved as delicately as a watchmaker's should. One stormy Thursday afternoon, curiosity got the better of her. Her mum was busy at the bakery, and school had been cancelled due to flooding. As the rain beat down on the cobblestones, Amelia pulled on her boots and crossed the street. The shop's sign, a copper clock face, swung wildly in the wind. She pushed the door open. Ding! The sound echoed strangely, like it came from deep underground. Inside, the air smelled of oil, wood, and time itself. The clocks were louder in here. Tick-tock, tick-tock, all in perfect rhythm. But there was no sign of Miss Eldridge. "Hello," she called out. No answer. She wandered deeper into the shop, her fingers brushing against a dusty grandfather clock. It was then that she noticed something strange. None of the clocks showed the same time. They were all different. One read 3:42, another 11:10. Yet another blinked 12,000 endlessly. But they all ticked together. Just as she turned to leave, a soft humming came from the back of the shop. Drawn to the sound, Amelia followed it through a red velvet curtain, and down a narrow hallway lit by flickering gas lamps. At the end, there was a door with a brass plate that read, "The Workshop, Time is a Matter of Perspective." Amelia knocked once, then twice. The door creaked open by itself. Inside was a room like something out of a dream. Clocks floated mid-air, gears turned without touching anything, and in the center of it all stood Mr. Eldridge. He hadn't aged a day. "Ah," he said, not looking up from the intricate pocket watch he was assembling. "You're early. Or perhaps I'm late." Amelia blinked. "You know me, of course," he smiled. "Time and I are old friends. And you, dear girl, are right on schedule." She took a step forward. "What is this place?" Mr. Eldridge looked up now, his eyes glinting like silver. "This, Amelia, is a temporal workshop. We don't just fix clocks here. We fix time." Her breath caught in her throat. He beckoned her closer, and held the pocket watch he'd been working on. It was unlike anything she'd ever seen. Covered in tiny constellations that shifted when tilted. "This," he said, "is a ChronoKey. It opens doors to moments." "What kind of moments?" "Any kind. But you must never stay too long in them." Amelia stared. "Why me?" "Because time has chosen you," he said gently. "And because someone is trying to break it." Over the next few weeks, Amelia returned to the shop often. Mr. Eldridge taught her how to listen to the ticking of different centuries, how to mend a broken hour, how to unlock memories sealed away in time. But something was wrong. A few clocks in the shop had started ticking backward. Some stopped altogether. Mr. Eldridge grew paler by the day, and the once synchronized ticking began to sound off. Then one evening, as Amelia was winding a sun-dial from ancient Egypt, the ChronoKey on the workbench began to glow. "She's here," Mr. Eldridge whispered. "Who?" He straightened. "The Moment Thief." According to legend, the Moment Thief was a time traveler gone rogue. She didn't just visit the past. She stole precious seconds, minutes, even hours from people's lives. A violinist's perfect solo, a child's first step, a goodbye hug never felt. Each time she did, time itself fractured a little more. And now she was here. Suddenly, the shop shuddered. Clocks burst from the walls. Time itself seemed to slow, and then snap forward again. From the shattered glass of a mirror, clock stepped a woman in black. Tall, with eyes like midnight, and a silver hourglass dangling from her neck. "You're too late, Eldridge," she purred. Mr. Eldridge stepped in front of Amelia. "She's not ready." "Oh, but I think she is," said the Moment Thief, smiling. "She has potential. Imagine what she could do if she stopped fixing time and started owning it." Amelia felt the ChronoKey in her pocket pulse. "I won't let you steal any more moments," she said firmly. The Moment Thief laughed. "Then come stop me, little Watchkeeper." And with that, she vanished into the broken clock. Amelia didn't hesitate. She jumped in after her. The world spun. She landed in Victorian London, gaslights flickering. Then a blink later, in future Tokyo, neon signs buzzing. Then again, in the middle of a battlefield, the sky raining fire. Each time, the Moment Thief tried trap her in a perfect moment, a snowball fight, a birthday party, a sunset so beautiful it hurt to leave. But Amelia remembered Eldridge's warning. Never stay too long. Finally, she caught up with the Moment Thief in a place outside of timing, a void of floating gears and clocks, all ticking differently. "Why?" Amelia asked. "Why do you steal moments?" The thief looked away. "Because I lost mine." She held up her hourglass. Inside it, only a few grains of sand remained. "My daughter," she whispered. "I missed her final breath. I wasn't there." Amelia's anger softened. "I know how that hurts," she said quietly. "But stealing moments doesn't bring them back." A silence. Then the thief reached for the ChronoKey. "No!" Amelia cried, and the two touched the device at the same time. There was a flash. When Amelia woke, she was back in Eldridge's workshop. But it was different now. Lighter, warmer. The clocks ticked in perfect harmony again. Mr. Eldridge was there smiling. "You did it," he said. "You reminded time what it means to feel." The Moment Thief was gone. But not destroyed. She had been returned to her last true moment. Given a chance to say goodbye. And Amelia, she was now the keeper of the ChronoKey. As she stepped out of the shop that morning, the village looked the same. But she didn't. She knew its secrets now. Knew that every tick held a story, every moment a choice. And somewhere in her pocket, the ChronoKey pulsed ready for the next mission.